Okay, so from what I read in the texts, the both of you had a little bit of a problem merging your interview sound bites together as well as your recordings that you did at home using Audacity. Like, you couldn't figure out how to do it. No problem. I'll just do a quick little instructional video right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record like 4 individual sound files, and then we're going to merge them all together so that they all basically flow together nicely. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Just give me 1 second. I just need to change my sound options right here. Okay, ignore this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record myself saying a bunch of numbers in separate files, and then we're going to merge them together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be like the first file. So we're going to export that. We're just going to call it 1. What they're called doesn't actually matter in this case. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and then we would call this one 2. This is, again, these are just sample files. Eventually, I'm going to put them all into one big Audacity project, and we're going to merge them together. That's what the main objective of this is. Okay, what did I count to? I did 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, third file. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have our files now, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a new project in which all of these files are going to exist in one project, and we're going to merge them together. So here's the first one, of course. Oh, hang on. I think, 1 second. Hold on. I'm actually encountering a little bit of a technical issue here. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why I'm not hearing anything right now. 1 second, because now I'm having technical issues. Okay, good. Now we can hear them. Okay, sorry about that. So here is the first file. This is the 1 through 5. We've already dragged and dropped the first file in there. Now we need to drag and drop the second one. So, like, for example, this could be like the first thing you say going into the first interview, and then the second file could be the second or the first interview and the second audio file. So we're gonna drag and drop it in, hit OK, and as you see, it makes a second timeline here. So here, this one says 1 because it was the file name, and this one says 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to, as you see, they're like laid on top of one another, meaning if I hit the play button, it would play both at the same time. 1, 7, 8, 3, 9. So we don't want that. We want 2 to come after 1. So what we're going to do is this little button right here, the time shift tool, you click on that, then you click on the timeline that you want to move, and you drag it over. So we're going to drag this over, and basically, like, by eye, just kind of see where one file ends and the other one starts up. So, for example, if we play this back, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to drag in our third file. It's going to also make a third timeline. And of course, when you put in a new audio file, it automatically jumps all the way to the left. So in this case, we have to keep on moving it. So we're going to, once again, move them over. Again, remember, the tool that we're using for this is the time shift tool right here. Make sure that is pressed down. And you'll know because your cursor will become the time shift tool. That's what will allow you to click and hold on any audio file and drag it left to right to position it. So once again, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's all coming off perfectly fine. We're going to add in the fourth one, and just like everything before it, we're going to drag it to the right and position it so that it starts when the next one stops. 15, 16, 17. So just like that. So once it's done, it's going to kind of look like this. They're going to be stacked on top of one another, going in this like, it's going to look like a staircase basically. And once all of your files are where you want them to be, all you have to do is go to File and Export Audio, choose where you want it to be, choose what the file name is going to be, and you are done.